Hey everyone, MSX here, and welcome back to the Sonic Unleashed playthrough. In the last part, we basically went through the little tutorial act, and as you can see now from the main menu, Planet isn't looking so good. Personally, I think this is where Eggman means he's really serious. I mean, people do accredit Sonic Adventure 2 Eggman for being most threatening because it was a much more darker story, but in that game he only blew up half the moon. In this game, he blew up the entire planet. And may I note, the planet is what you live on, not the moon. So without further delay, let's go. And for some reason, it has to tell me about the DLC stages again. Whatever. Next. Loading. This game reloads really quick, fortunately. Uninstalled or installed on your hard drive. So if you have the PS3 version, don't worry, you're not going to be waiting that much. Just when you save by going into this little hub world area, not hub world, like I would call this area the adventure field. Anyways, on the PS3 version, it sort of breaks the flow because you have to save. Anyways, as you see, we can't get to this record yet because of the invisible wall. It's obviously this early in the game, they just want us to go directly into the stage. But afterwards, these posts will go away, and that record is actually music. You have to unlock all the music art. They put artwork in here, like in Sonic Generations, and also the cutscenes. All those are unlockable. Meh. Right. So step onto this gate, and it'll take you to the actual zone of the area. Windmill Isle, I believe, is the only zone where you have 2 acts to go through, since Act 1 is the tutorial, and then Act 2 is the actual stage. Also, as you notice, there are more moon medals than there are sun medals in the day stages. When we get to the night stages, it'll be flipped. Right, anyways, let's go. And as you can see, you can get a map of the controls. And also they map the homing attack to the boost button for whatever reason. If you play the demo on Xbox Live or PlayStation Network, then this stage should be familiar. Why they put the homing attack on separate buttons, I don't know. Pressing A twice in the air doesn't do anything. Anyways, there's a moon medal. They're not going to be all hidden in the fight like that one. As I'll show you a little later, you have to sometimes look for them. And extra life. Yeah, Sonic Unleashed, because it's basically the game where they introduced the boost mechanic into the console games, since Sonic Rush has done it on the handheld. This game's a lot more boost heavy than Colors and Generation, probably because this is like where they're testing everything out, or when you have a new idea at first, it's like not exactly refined. And yes, in this game, just pressing the right bumper, left bumper switches the rails, and like 06, we have to do it manually. And yeah, just boost. Really all you can do. Whoa, control, please. And just press the button that shows on the little air booster, I'm gonna call it, and it'll just launch you. If you press A, it'll launch you up. If you press X, it'll launch you forward. Here we have a quick time event. Just press the 3 buttons in order before time runs out. Later on, you'll get 5 buttons, and then the time starts to move faster. Unfortunately, those little things are like knee-high. Will cause Sonic to trip. Anyways, this is what I was saying about having to look for the medals. You can see there's a little camera, one hidden right down here. Woo. Oh, come on! I call BS. Okay, so the jump dash didn't make it, so I just try normal jump, and that doesn't even make it. I have no words to explain that right there, other than facepalm to the nth degree. Right. It doesn't matter if you press A or X. Basically, pressing X wants you forward, pressing A wants you up, regardless of what button it wants you to press. Oh, whoops. For some reason, I got confused with left bumper and right bumper. Anyways, so yeah, if you get the combination wrong, you take the lower path. If you get the combination right, you take the higher path. The later stages, it will be sort of essential to make it, to get the combination right, or else you'll die. And that's basically when the time gives you like only 2 seconds to react. So I hope you have good reactions. Anyways, I'll just deposit here. Oh, not enough to level up. Sad. Sad face. Loading. I believe we have a cutscene coming up.
Still no luck finding anyone who knows me.
Don't worry about it. Maybe your memory will come back on its own. Remember anything yet?
Nope.
Oh well.
Sonic? Whoa! Mr. Monster Guy is back!
So when the sun goes down, I turn into this?
Are you okay, Sonic?
I'm fine. I just need to be careful who sees me like this.
Sonic! Sonic, look!
What is it?
Oh, it's hopeless! The whole planet is split apart! We're doomed! Oh.
Mister?
Oh.
Hey, mister! Hey, don't cry. Ice cream. How about some more of this super tasty stuff?
What good is ice cream at a time like this? Oh.
Sonic, your arm just stretched.
Weird. But it could be useful.
Oh.
Notice those little emotional symbols that were coming out of the man as he was crying. We'll get into that plot point later. Yes, it is a plot point. But now we actually do have control of our hairy friend we saw in the intro. Basically, we just have the analog stick move. X has one swipe, and then the Y button is to punch. We have swipe and punch basically. Let's see, while I'm out here, maybe I should try to find some of the sun medals, because there are 2 of them hidden somewhere. You can hold the, I forgot to mention the right trigger, to gallop. Warthog is nowhere as fast as Sonic. In fact, he's sort of like an average walking speed. As you can see, pressing A twice actually does give him a double jump. Sun medal there. Fortunately, this hub world is small, so it shouldn't take too... Ah, there's the other sun medal. And yeah, he could destroy stuff. Anyways, back to the adventure field. If anyone does know the appropriate name to this area, please tell me, because I forget. I know in the Wii and PS2 version it's called the Gaia Gate, because you're actually in a temple. Here you're not. As you can see, another new gate has opened, which is the gateway to the night stage. And also, as you can see, the little bar preventing us from going. And can't get into the day stage because it's nighttime. And there is our record for music. So you can see it still keeps us away from some of the areas. So I believe after we clear this world, it'll be all open. And by all open, I mean even the other stages we haven't gotten to yet. I can't get that way. Well, I guess with the limited options, we have no choice but to go to the hub world. Not hub world, night stage. Is there anything over here? Kept sworn. Anywho. So yes, as you can see, a lot more sun metals than there are moon. But aside from that, let's get going. If you watched the E3 2008 showcase of this game, then you should remember this stage. Of course, back then the cutscene started.
Hey! Settle down, guys! Come on! Help!
I forgot there was a cutscene there. But yes, besides E3 2008, then this stage should look very familiar. However, back then his HUD was different. And for some reason they're giving us blue. See, this is one thing that's going to get really annoying about the Werehog is they'll give us enemy encounters, and unfortunately they'll block off the path unless we can actually defeat them. Wait a minute, I wonder. Okay, so it doesn't look like you can pull off the combos until you actually do unlock them. I thought they just told you what to do, and then if you knew them, you could do them anyways. Nah, looks like you actually have to unlock the combos. Tricky. Of course, E3 doesn't give us the whole show off of what they're actually going to do before the final release of the game. Personally, I would love there to be no EXP system and just have everything the Werehog's supposed to have fully unlocked. That oval thing over there was a shield. If you press the left bumper, you do your shield. If you get hit, it takes away one of those shield eggs as you see above your unleash meter. The unleash meter, as I will show you later, will actually power up the Werehog, but it depletes over time, of course. Can't be too broken now. Between the X and Y button, the punches, which are Y buttons, or the Y button, is actually a lot more powerful than doing the swipe, which is the X button. You grab ledges by B button, and there you go. The way I said that, I almost sound like Gomez Cow from Sonic Adventure 2. And another sun medal. You see, I think this first stage is perfect for the Werehog. If they made the other rest of the stages like this one, he probably would have gotten some love. But as we will see afterwards, the second Werehog stage is going to be just like the rest of the Werehog stages, and therefore you will see why the Werehog gets no love. It's very, well, actually it does get a little bit, but like I said, very little. Forgot if I mentioned this, the right trigger gallops. And record. Pressing the right bumper will activate your unleash meter. Ah, really, Chip? out of the way. As you can see, Werehog becomes a lot more powerful, a lot more faster, and yeah, basically he can just shred through everything. Good idea to collect the EXP. As it will be very important. If you love grinding for EXP when you're very early in the game, I'd recommend coming here because as you can see, you can get it quite a bit quite fast. When you have those arrows over your enemies, you can press the B button near them, or if you press them when only this cursor shows up, you'll only grab them. But if you see the action key, you can press the B button and you'll have a quick time event where you can do a finishing move. Very flashy. I don't believe there's anything else here. Except extra life from the rings. And at Day Sonic was more boost to win. And I think even the development team knew that, even though they were still experimenting around with their new boost mechanic for the new method of gameplay for modern Sonic. But I guess realizing that, they decided to make the Werehog a little more platform heavy. I mean, it's not bad, but I just think it gets a little way too platform heavy in later games. Not later games, in the what was I gonna say? Not later games, but later in this game. There we go. I actually don't like the Werehog stages really too much because A, the length, and B, they're a little too platform heavy, whereas this is a nice combination. Even though it's very little of both, I still find this the most enjoyable Werehog stage. Anyways. Boom, 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 boom! Oh, wait a minute. I think I just did one of the combos, because I saw him basically mashing on the enemies with his feet. Well, I guess certain combos you could still do. Because when you get combos, you get the ability to have more button inputs, but I guess with the basic X and Y, I guess there are some combinations you could still do because you have the moves that you need for, or the amount of button presses or whatever to do it. I don't know. And Moon Metal. Let's go. Boom. Time to have some fun here. So yeah, it's really more so mashing the X and Y buttons. Like I said, the wide punches do a whole lot more damage than the X swings. Oh, you're still alive? So are you. These little dog enemies, I forget what they're called. They do have official names. You can look up their bios in the game after you, of course, unlock them by collecting treasures throughout the game. So they do have names, I just don't remember them. I know these bigger creatures are called the Nightmares, and they're basically the common grunts of the game. Oh, and also you have to let the enemy faint after you knock it out for it to actually die. Or else you're going to be going nowhere. No, EXP, you disappear on me. Fortunately, I know where some of these medals are hidden. Fewer being some. And here's something that plagues Sonic games up to colors. Basically, if you go into water, bye-bye, you die. Boom, 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 boom. To do that, you just pick up the enemy and hold the B button. So yeah, you can do some of the combos because you have the necessary moveset right now to do it. The later combos will require you to unlock more movesets because, like, as you can see, I think I can, pressing the X button, I can only do like 3 combo swings, maybe 4. Whereas there's one combo that I like to use a lot that requires 4 X buttons and then 4 Y buttons, but I don't believe I can do that now. Yeah. So, there's that. I'm usually used to just hitting these guys in one hit and having them die since I have Warehog maxed out in my normal save file. These guys are annoying. I'm having fun here. Yeah, as you can see, I sort of do like the combos Warehog can do. I think it was a nice touch. To lift up those doors, you have to repeatedly mash the B button. It's like you're the Warehog and you're pushing it, or you know, you're trying to be strong. All that jazz. Come on. Die, please. Ow. I didn't mean me. Ow. Sometimes the problem with picking up some enemies when they're not low enough is they will get out of your grasp. One more time. There we go. Here we have basically little treasure hunting parts. Not as bad. All you just have to do is just find a red block and a green block and put it in. What was up here? Ah, sun metal. If I remember correctly, the block was in here. Ah, it is. And now we'll just walk it over to the pedestal. And by magic, it floats in. Come on. Help me to put something. Ah, I have crate. Ah, there we go. Bust down this wall. Nice putting down of the block. Nah. You're too late, Chip. I already explained this. The rest of these, I believe, have enemies, but if I remember correctly, there was a sun or moon medal hidden in one of these. One thing that I really hate about the Warehog is how, in the 316 PS3 version, whenever you hit an enemy, that jazz theme starts. I want to hear the regular stage music, not a battle theme every 2 seconds. Ah. These books are basically the concept arts. So records of music, books of concept arts, and we'll see videotapes later, which are the cutscenes. Of course, the last one I checked has the sun metal in it. Nah, Chip. Here he's basically saying, since that robot's looking there, we could go around from the back. Excuse me. B. A. And of course I scattered all the XP in the wrong area. Here we basically have a type world section where if we fall, we have a long ways down. Actually, no we don't, because if we fall, as you see here, you could just monkey bar your way across. which is actually a lot faster than walking. As you see up here, we have a split path. The right way is actually the way to go. The left just has some goodies, which I want to pick up. First off, we have another book. I believe, yeah, if I remember correctly, there's a medal here. Yeah, it's sun medal. Stupid debris. You know, whoever lives in that house has to be scared whenever he or she has to go in and out. Because look how narrow that passage is, and there's no guardrail. If by whatever chance you become dizzy from the heights and you fall, up there you go. Monkey bars. We can either take the upper way or the bottom way. Either way, we'll activate the checkpoint, but it's a matter of do you want the extra life or not. A really good idea to do when you're doing this is when you're in the air, just hold down the B button. Because when you hold down the B button and you end up coming close enough to one of those holes where the cursor shows up, then you will automatically grab it because you're holding down the lock-on button. Oops. If you press the wrong button, basically the automated sequence doesn't go Sonic's way and the robot gets some health back. So be wary of that. Anywho, we're appearing on the home stretch of the stage. This stage actually has a mini boss fight at the end, as we will see. That orange thing was a claw power-up, and the green thing is a shield power-up. Combine that with Unleash mode, and it's time to have some fun. It's a good idea to take down this guy since he's granddaddy. He's also the one that's basically the unlock for the gold ring. So if you want to just get the gold ring ASAP, then you have that. He also gives you a ton of EXP, as you see from the really big gems. Ow. Ooh. Unleash mode ran out. Link's having so much more time. Get the XP. Details hiding up there. That looks like everything. So, let's end the stage. And we get a nice A-ring. A shiny A. Here we get to review the medals and unlockables we got. Let's see. I shall contribute some into strength. Contribute some... Here. Here. Where else? Life is always good to have. And contribute a little into combat. You learn your combos, and that's just more to play around with. I guess I'll distribute the rest here. And then this little bit, I guess I'll just jump into speed. And there we go. Cutscene time.
Hey, Tails.
Sonic?
What are you doing out here?
Sonic, is that really you? That's a new look. What happened?
You know me. Never a dull moment.
Want some chocolate?
Thanks. That's some story. I'll bet that means that you turning into that and the planet breaking apart are somehow related.
I need to find Eggman and make him fix this, and fast!
About that, I think I know someone who might know something about what's going on here.
Oh, really?
Professor Pickle over at Spagonia University. I came to this city to gather some data. If we add that to his research findings, we might be able to get to the bottom of all this.
Spagonia? That's a continent over. An easy jog if the planet weren't broken.
No problem. My Tornado 1 will get us there in a flash. Let's get going.
Leave it to you, Tails. Let's get moving.
And of course it dives us right into the next segment against my will. Anyways, you know, if Sonic was the one running through space, chase Eggman to his giant laser cannon, and it was inside the control deck when Eggman fired the laser, you would think Sonic could put two and two together and say, oh, Eggman's the one that broke the planet up. But no, Tails doesn't even have a clue who did it. Continuity. No, not continuity, but common sense. Lacking in the Sega universe. Anyways, as you see here, we are launched uncontrollably into our next section. But we'll have to take care of that at a later time. So, thank you guys for watching, and until then, I shall see you guys later.